host of the Gridiron.
All right, welcome to the Gridiron, baby. If you can give this video a thumbs up and maybe share this video, that would be absolutely freaking awesome. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. Please go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That way next time I go live, if I put a video out, you'll be notified. And it's free of charge. It's totally free of charge. What do you got to lose? But if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you want to help support my channel, description box below, very top link in the description box takes you to my membership page. I got 3 different membership levels. Each one has their own little perks to them. So once again, if you want to help support my channel out, it would mean so much to me. And I thank you in advance. Thank you. And then finally, just below that link, it's another link. It takes you to my Facebook group. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. We have over 9,500 members in the group. It's doing simply marvelous, might I add. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing, and if I got internet access, I am putting stuff in this group darn near 365. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. Please join it. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. Well, it's just, it's like, it's simply amazing. Absolutely, it's just like every time we find, wow. I mean, you can also, I want to say, find a new way to lose, right? But obviously, things that happened during the game helped us to lose. But at the end of the game, when we had a chance to tie, right? You win by the block, you die by the block. Well, the same thing that we did, right, against Seattle, which worked so well for us against Seattle, right, wound up working here and wound up being pretty much the same darn thing. What we did compared to against Seattle, compared to what the Saints did here, was pretty much the same exact thing. And Dave even admitted it, afterwards and all and everything. It's pretty much like they either pushed the guys or held the guys down, right? And that somehow the 952-pound guy got over, right, and deflected the ball. It was a little different because he deflected it. The ball still went past the line of scrimmage, but unfortunately it was wide and short of the mark. And all the other one though was a block. Picked up by Isaiah Simmons, and he not Isaiah Simmons. He's the one who blocked it. Bryce Ford Wheaton's the one who ran it back. So that but it was pretty much the same thing. A lot of that. I don't remember if it was just Sexy or it was Sexy and somebody else, but Sexy was the kind of the one like either holding or pushing down their linemen so they couldn't get up, right? So that gave Bryce Ford Wheaton the ability. But the thing was, it was kind of, I don't want to say comical, because obviously it almost cost us, because we would have gone to overtime, quite possibly, right? And you don't know with the way these offenses were going. You don't know if anybody was going to score in overtime. But it doesn't mean that just because we made the field goal that of course we were going to win in overtime. Well, this is the Giants, and we're at MetLife Stadium. Giants and MetLife Stadium don't necessarily agree with one another, So, it doesn't necessarily mean the Giants would have won, but, it's just kind of the same thing. I guess they saw something. That's what these guys do. They can see something that they can exploit. They try to do that, Now, obviously, the Giants ought to try to do something to try to combat that. But Dable said at the end in the presser afterwards that I think they believe they tried to do somewhat of the similar, same kind of thing earlier on. And then the Giants made a couple adjustments or whatever. They're never going to tell you what they are. But to try to combat that, but I guess it just didn't work out. So I have to try to go back to the drawing board and come up with something a little bit different because once again, it just absolutely, let's go down memory road here. Is this just obviously it's let's inflict some more pain on this. Oh my God! Let's see. All right, let's see. 2024. I mean, some of it is, obviously coaching. Some of it's players. Some of it's this. Some of it's that. But obviously you take away pretty much, a couple games. So there was 3 games we got totally annihilated in. Right, the Bucks, the Eagles, and the Vikings. But other than that, you take away, we lost 3 points to the Commanders. We didn't have a kicker. We lost by 20-15 to the Cowboys. We lost by 5 points to the Cowboys. We lost at 10 points to the Bengals at home. With 2 minutes to go, I think they scored their touchdown, right after the 2-minute warning. So basically, with 2 minutes to go in the game, I think it was a 2-minute warning, we were only down by 3 points. And if we could have held them out of the end zone, right, maybe they kick a field goal, it's 13-7, we still maybe have a chance. But then we got blown out by the Eagles. We lose by 8 points to the Steelers. The punt return we had for the touchdown. Instead of, diving in deep into each game. But, so that's another one-score game. We lost by 5 points to the Commanders, another one-score game. And we lost to the Panthers, another obviously one-score game in the overtime. Then we lost, one-score game to the Cowboys. Obviously, the pick 6, right? And here, another one-score game, and we were this close to tying it up. It's like what is going to happen this week to make us lose? I mean, next week we're playing the Ravens, so that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one. Lamar is going to be because I think they didn't have a bye week this week. I think, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Check 2024. Baltimore. All right, Ravens. All right, let's see here. Yeah, and their last game they lost to the Eagles. So Lamar's going to be pissed off, and he's coming to town. Although the last time they were here, we beat them. That was an incredible game. Very exciting. We got the strip sack at the end of the game and all and everything from Kayvon to win. That was, obviously, very magical season, for the most part, 1922. Yeah, magical season. 2022. I'm sorry. So, but the Ravens come here, and so obviously they're 8-5. They're looking for a win, right? One thing was, we'll talk a little bit more about this. I was very shocked, but one thing Lamar was, his mom was pissed off at him for not running enough against the Eagles. Maybe he should have ran more. Maybe they might have won the football game. But so look for him to be, they're fighting for their playoff lives. I mean, they're a team expected to at least have a good competing chance at the Super Bowl this year. They got Lamar Jackson. He's maybe not the greatest passer in the world. He's a very good passer. He maybe not the upper echelon, but he's a very good passer. Obviously, a phenomenal athlete. But it's like every year, he just keeps falling short every year. So, but they need, they got 5 losses. They don't want to have too many more losses, or they may not make the playoffs. And have the Baltimore Ravens, right, with him there. I make the playoffs. That would be a real slap in the face. So look for the Ravens to come in here pretty pissed off, and they're rested up. So We'll have to wait and see. But I mean, it's just like, how are we going to lose another football game? It's simply amazing. You're teetering on. It's like, the Giants are coming. They're down 14-3. It took them 56 minutes to score a touchdown. I mean, we're not talking. Once again, I know we don't have our tackles. I don't even know what you want to call him. Was Locke the third string quarterback, the second string? Who the heck knows? He's the backup quarterback, right? In there, right? But 56 minutes to score a touchdown. But it's 14-3. It's like, I mean, I really, it's almost more enjoyable watching paint dry, right? 14-3, finally scored a touchdown. 4 minutes to go in the game, and it's like, then we had to go for the 2-point conversion. That I fully agree on. Some of these other times when we're going for 2 points, but and there's a ton of time left in the game, we don't, we haven't been. I don't know. Have we gotten a 2-point conversion all year? Have we? We did today. So I mean, but I totally agree with it. We're down 14-3, 4 minutes left to go. Score a touchdown, get to 2 points if you can. Now that's a field goal game. It's like, so that happened. It's like, oh my God, we're only down by 3. And then and finally, obviously the drive at the end of the game where they just start. I'm like, and then it's like 4th and 10. It's like, there we go. All right, and then I'm like, 25-yard run. It's like, whoa, and then it's almost it's it's like, do I want us to pull this out, or do I want us something to happen so we wind up losing, so we still only have 2 wins? Because I mean, it'd be great to win the game, yeah, but it's like, I mean, when the season's over with and say we have 3 wins, it's kind of, and we're picking, I don't know, whatever, third, it's like, do we really have to beat this? I mean, you can't tell it to these players in the locker room, the coaches and all that. They're there to win. But it's like, we just pulled out a meaningless game against the Saints, and now we're picking third instead of second, or So, but I mean, just that come down to, it's like, and I mean, Locke made the good one, that good scramble there. That I don't remember how much time was in the game, whatever. But there was the one he scrambled, and if he just kept running straight. I mean, they showed a line on TV. The line's here for first down. Locke's scrambling, and if he just keeps running straight, he gets the first down. Of course, he's on the field. He doesn't see a line where the first down's at, but he should know about where it's at. If he's on top of things. Well, so somehow he's running, and then all of a sudden, I don't want to go this way and get a first down. Let me go sideways and then get tackled over here a couple yards short. It's like, oh, it's just like, what are we going to do? And it's there were obviously some things that we repeated a little bit in this game. And we're going to talk about this, but you can't say the run defense was bad. I mean, I don't know what what's going. It's like, do we really even need Dexter Lawrence in there? Just kidding. But I mean, obviously, we're going to go over this too. The penalties. I mean, we're going to go over that in a little bit, but it's just every time it's just like, how are we going to lose? So we're 2-11. So at eight of the games, we were right there. Of course, obviously, you can almost say in almost every one of those games, the lack of an offense really did us in.